Hey everybody, this is Dax. You are you, and that's one of the things that life is all about, as Angelina Jordan says in the song that I'm going to react to today. So, as many of you know, yesterday I did a reaction on Angelina's Shield. I didn't like it. And so, as I was expecting, I got lit up a bit by the Jordanians. I'm not sure what y'all call yourselves, but anyway, I like Jordanians. Anyway, so I got lit up in gentlemanly and womanly fashion by most people. Almost everybody was very nice. So, Angelina, you got some nice folks who love your music. I'll give you that. Hats off to you. Appreciate that. So, one of the several of the recommendations actually by the Jordanians was, Dax, you've heard one song. That's not enough to make a decision on Angelina. And I didn't. I mean, I reacted to that one song, just so you know. Okay? But anyway, so several of you said, look, you got to listen to a lot of her songs, go back, stay contemporary, etc. So what I did was, got up this morning, saw even more comments, and I'm like, all right, make a pot of coffee, sit down, and go through a few Angelina songs. I ended up listening to 11 of her songs. So they were, just real quick, Valerie, It's a Man's World, Rehab, Fly Me to the Moon, What is Life, Oslo, Every Time We Say Goodbye, I Put a Spell on You, Feeling Good, Gloomy Sunday, Shot Me Down. So, watched all of those. I watched Fly Me to the Moon twice, when she was 14 and when she was 18. And I watched this one twice. And one reason I wanted to do all that was I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do another reaction, frankly, on Angelina. So I decided yes. And one of the reasons I decided yes is because this is a good song. It's well written. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it right now. And I'll talk about the other songs and Angelina in general after I finish reacting to this 4-minute song by Angelina and her boys there. So let's go ahead and, before I get into all that stuff later and talk about her good writing on this song, let's just go ahead and I'll react to this one. And let's take it away. Angelina, take it away.
Hello, y'all. This is a composition written by Angelina Jordan, one of her first original compositions.
What is a life? Life is maybe going to school.
Great voice.
Perhaps life is sitting at the piano, playing beautiful songs. Maybe life is about creating paintings like my grandma. Life is perhaps a tea that's still in the night. To get your love on time. What if life means you and I will shine like a star in the darkest sky. Maybe life is a warm embrace from someone safe, or maybe life's just a memory. We come, we see, we go, feeding us with my little sister. After all, she's the love of my life. Life is beautiful. Love life with all the good and bad. And the good and bad. Bye.
All right, so that's a good song. And it's an original by her, which I think says something. I mean, for me, she puts more feeling into this than the covers. I mean, there's just something a little extra on this. You could just tell, even the way she was singing it, that it was just like, and yeah, she gets into her covers and everything, but it was just like on this one, there was a little bit more of that seriousness, a little bit more age, a little bit more experience. And I really liked it. I don't like her habit, frankly, of continually looking up and smiling at the camera. I like it when a singer just gets into the song, lets me get absorbed with the song, with their facial emotions on the song, like Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, James Brown, Diana Ross. I mean, you know, I like it when I can just get into that. So that's kind of a youth thing, and I think she's just trying to be happy at the camera, at us, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't really like that. So the video itself is okay. I mean, she's obviously got a sweet face. She's got a sweet personality. She's got a trained voice. I mean, it's obvious, even from her early stuff, from the Norway's Got Talent. I mean, that's a trained voice. I haven't done any. I haven't done any homework on her, so I don't know. But that's a trained voice. That's not a bad thing. It's just that she's been trained. So I like this one. This is of the 12 songs now that I've listened to by her, this is my favorite one because it seems more authentic, more authentically Angelina. I mean, just the way she sings these lines, and I'll get into them in a minute, but the way she sings these lines really comes at me. Now, that said, it still doesn't affect me as much as Grace VanderWaal, who I think is the greatest singer-songwriter of this generation. When Grace does her originals, they move me. Listen to Lungs by Grace, L-U-N-G-S, Lungs. Listen to Lungs by Grace. Then come back and listen to this. I mean, some of that stuff is personal vibe. you know, obviously. But the thing that sets Grace apart is that she does all of her own music. Yeah, and she does a cover occasionally. One of you told me that Angelina has done 116 songs now. 113 are covers. 3 are originals. This is an original. It's great. It's a great song. She needs to do more originals. I hope that's where she's going. But if she can do more music like this, then I'll become a fan. Right now, I'm not so much a fan. I don't really like covers that much. I don't like cover artists. I mean, really, the only cover artist that I've really sort of gotten into, bought a lot of her music, is Eva Cassidy. And part of the reason there is she does a fabulous job of getting her own personality into the music. Danny Boy, Imagine. Who knows where the time goes? I mean, she's phenomenal. And Angelina so far has been doing adult sort of relationship songs, and for me, it just doesn't work. I mean, the ones that I've seen, it just doesn't work. And in fact, I think one of her best songs that she did as a cover, which I think she did a better job than Amy Winehouse, was Valerie. Valerie was a fun song. Not just the video was fun, but that was a good song. That was a good cover by Angelina. And part of the reason for it wasn't one of those adult relationship songs or teenage relationship songs. You know? Didn't have to have that depth of life experience. The feeling I've gotten with Angelina is there's all these songs out there that are great songs that with her trained voice she's gone in and done them. And yeah, she's got a spectacular voice. She's got a spectacular range. She hits the chords. She puts her own childlike emotions into the songs. So the songs are good. They're just not great in my perspective. This is borderline great. This is a good, maybe great song. But then it comes around to, again, taste. I'm not really into what they used to call lounge music, sort of that jazzy, soulful jazz music. I mean, it's hard to do that kind of music unless you've had a lot of life experience, like Nina Simone, Billie Holiday, Ella, and others. I mean, it takes a lot of life experience to make a lounge song sound really, truly genuine and authentic. Not to say that Angelina doesn't do a good job. She does a good technical job, in my view, a good technical job. But this is above that stuff. And when I say a technical job, I mean on songs like It's a Man's World. Seriously, you got a girl singing It's a Man's World? Rehab, Fly Me to the Moon. She does a cute job on Fly Me to the Moon, but it's a cute job with stupendous singing, but it's cute. Go look at Frank Sinatra in 1965 doing Fly Me to the Moon. Watch that. That's a man who's lived the relationship. She does, and one of her originals is Oslo, and I thought that was a good song. Well done. Very sort of homeland, heartwarming, but for me, a little bit too kind of slow and boring. I mean, I think this is better. I think this is her best original. But, you know, doing Every Time We Say Goodbye, Gloomy Sunday, Shot Me Down, Bang Bang, Shot Me Down. I mean, okay. It's just, I mean, she did that as a young child. And, you know, it's cute. And again, she nails the vocals. But a great vocalist does not make a good singer. What makes a good singer is character. It's why Elton John is great. It's why early Sinead O'Connor is great. It's why Tracy Chapman, with her raspy gruff voice is great. Nina Simone, Ella. I mean, well, Ella actually had a great voice. But you got so many singers. David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. I mean, these people are not great vocalists like Angelina is. What makes them great is the character that comes out in their voices. It's character that makes great music, not great vocals, vocal ability. Oddly enough, besides this song, I think her second best performance, which to me is almost bizarre watching it, I watched it twice, is I Put a Spell on You when she was, I think, 7 or 8. That song, the way she did it, actually moved me. And I've never been moved by an 8-year-old singer before. So, hats off to Angelina on that one. I mean, it's just, when I say bizarre, what I mean is she can't possibly understand the lyrics on that. The adult, I Put a Spell on You, lyrics by Hawkins, Screaming Jay Hawkins. She can't understand that. But she interpreted it on some sort of childlike level. I put a spell on you. And the way she almost screams it out, that to me was beyond amazing. Floored me. Had to watch it twice. Almost scary. It was so good. So here's the thing about Angelina for me. Want to see her do more originals. And I want to see her tap into what she did when she did I Put a Spell on You. There's some kind of something in her she's not letting out. Because like when she does covers and everything, they're brilliant. They're brilliant in the sense of they're perfectly technically right. And she does put a little bit of herself in there, but I don't feel like she's actually come out of the Angelina closet yet. If she does, she could be up there with the top 5, in my perspective, because of her vocal ability. So, I like Valerie very much. I like this very much. The early I Put a Spell on You, bizarrely, but I loved it. And I think for right now, I'm not going to do any more Angelina reactions until she comes out with more original music. That's just where I'm at. But very much like this. And if you guys want to stay in touch with me and want to keep lighting me up, that's fine too. But if you want to stay in touch with me and let me know when she comes out with an original, then I'll be glad to do, very glad. I'll be very glad to do a reaction on that. In the meantime, you guys, Jordanians, everybody else, you guys take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.